How's it going, folks? Antoine here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up a soundbar or AV receiver as your primary volume source on your TiVo Stream 4K remote control. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your TV supports CEC. And you can do that by just going into the menu, going down to system. Every menu is different. I'm using a Vizio TV, so I had to go into the system, and there we go. CEC is right there. You just want to select on it and make sure that it is enabled. All right, so that's enabled. We're good to go. We're going to back out of here. Next thing you want to do is take your TiVo Stream 4K remote, and you want to head on over to the settings. And you can access the settings from the Android side of it. So this button here takes you to the TiVo side, and this button right here takes you to the Android side. So you want to make sure you're in the Android side. You want to go up to the top right side of the screen. You want to see a crankshaft. You want to select on that. Then you want to go down to remotes and accessories. So from here, you're going to go down to the TiVo remote control, and see right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we have our TV set up. Next, you want to make sure you set up an auxiliary audio source. This will not work if you do not have an auxiliary audio source set up. What I mean by auxiliary audio source, AV receiver, soundbar, any external audio system. All right, so we're going to select next. I know it's kind of fuzzy on my screen, but so I have a Vizio soundbar, and it's not connected any fancy way. I'm just using the red and white cables. So you're going to select other. Mine wasn't on the list, so I'm going to have to type it in and see if they have it. Now, if yours is not on this list at all, only thing I can recommend is trying different brands. For example, Cec TVs use the same code as RCA TVs. Some of these devices use the same code, especially if it's an off-name brand. Most off-name brand devices use RCA codes. All right, so we got Vizio in there. Now the next step is saying it's time to test the remote. So I'm going to select on next. Now it wants me to press OK to test the power. So my soundbar is right here. Let me bring my camera down, and so my light indicator is right over here. You guys should be able to see it, so I'm gonna press OK. And now, did it turn it off? Let's go back up here. So I know it turned it off because I don't hear the sound anymore. My AV receiver was on. When I was selecting different options, it was getting me that feedback. Now it's not, so I know it worked. So I'm going to select yes. Let's bring the camera back up. Level it out. Bring it back up. All right, so once you have everything set up and you're sure it's set up right, you're going to select on finish. Now next, you're going to go to change volume control. Now let's see if we can zoom in on that right there. Right under audio setup, change volume control. So you're going to select on that. From there, you want to select remote controls audio receiver volume. Select on that. And that's it. You're good to go. So let's go back down here. Go back down the street. We're going to scroll over here. We're going to tilt down. So my AV receiver is off. I'm just going to manually turn it on. You see we got some light indicators. Now I got my TiVo remote, so I'm doing volume down. As you can see, the lights indicate volume is down. There you go, volume is up. So you can hear the feedback I'm getting on the TV. Mute works. So that is it, folks. Hope you learned something from this video. If you did, do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.